There's some SBCs out that you should complete. I'm going to be taking you guys through all of the current SBCs in the game, deciding which ones are worth it, which ones are absolute trash, and somewhere, you know, the ones in between. But if you enjoy this style of video, I upload videos on how to get better at FIFA. Let's try and hit 200 likes on this video. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you doing? We've got daily content over here. You'll become better at FIFA and we all win. So let's get it. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. So starting off, we do have the Luis Diaz Footballers SBC. Coming in at an 86, but you can upgrade him to an 88 rated, in which he does become pretty useful. He's got good physical stats, he's good on the ball, he's really quick. The card isn't too bad. I think overall, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this Footballers promo is a little bit disappointing? I think the concept of it is really nice, but like the execution, I just think it's a little bit mid. Let me know what you think. You've got Bamford here. He gets a couple of upgrades as well. He does get 99 dribbling when you complete his play to style objective. And he also does get 4-star skills. But again, this card is just pretty meh. I just don't really rate any of these. You've got Kulusevski here, who again, like he's decent, but there's just better cards out there. For example, I know it's so boring, but Gold Neymar, I would take over any of these guys. And Gold Neymar is 50k on the market and came out 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I feel about it. You've got Julian Brandt here, who just literally no one cares. Nobody cares, EA. At all. Or if you do care, let me know. Because I mean, I would be very surprised. We then have this guy, who I actually rate. I think this guy's pretty good. He's got 5-star skills. 3-star weak foot, which is a bit sad. But you can start him on the left, right, or through the middle. Amazing pace, great finishing, great dribbling, and insane agility balance. He's also really good in the air, which is very useful. Doesn't have the shooting traits, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, you know, it is what it is. We've then got Ben Yedder, who I actually spoke about in a video before, and a lot of people criticised me because I did say that I just thought this card was a bit of a waste of time at this point. Apparently, he's actually really good, so if you've used him, you know, let me know. He's obviously not going to be bad. He's got the 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, and it's Ben Yedder. Like, he just turns up on FIFA for some reason. He does have the outside of the foot shot for the Travellas. His shooting's insane, dribbling's insane. Like, it's a good card, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Right, we then got a lot of upgrade stuff come out, which was interesting. I'm going to open these. Let me know who you got in your 89 plus World Cup or Prime upgrades, because whenever I do anything like this, I just get completely screwed over. So if any of my viewers are actually getting good stuff, I'm happy for you, because it's just never me. It's just never me. But moving on, we've got more gambling packs, basically. We do have an 87 plus base or FIFA World Cup hero player pick, and for me, whenever I do one of these, I always get the base hero, which is just super sad. We do then have the guy I'm talking about in the thumbnail. I think this guy is actually sick. Out of position at Dante. Now, it's an interesting one, right? You need to find a way, ideally, to get this guy in at midfield, because I think as a centre mid / CDM, this guy is absolutely insane. He's got the 5-star weak foot. He's got the great pace, shooting, good on the ball. He can defend, and he's physically crazy as well. Outside the foot shot trait, power header, and leadership. Stick the captain's armband on this guy. We've then got this guy, and it's just like, genuinely, what is the point? Like, there were much better cars than this on day one for pretty cheap. Something has to change, man. It really does. I just don't understand this. Like, it's the same with the team of the weeks. How is it that we can be months into the game, but cards are being released that are worse than what we had 3 months ago? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Please, I beg you, EA Sports, for next FIFA, please. I know it's not called FIFA. For your next game, please, just sort this out. Like, we need progression, not regression. We've then got this guy who's alright, but that's about as far as it goes, genuinely. Like, he's okay, but you know, to fit him in. Like, how many people are running around with a Dutch league team? I just don't really think it's a thing. We've got this guy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. I'm really not. I know he's really good in real life. I'm just not going to try and pronounce the name. Like, he's having an insane season, right, in real life. Absolutely insane. Like, out of this world season. Just make him like a 92 or 93 or something. Like, just make it interesting. He's got 80 finishing. He's got 79 balance and 75 reaction. It just ruins the card completely. If this guy had like a +6, it'd be a desirable card that people would want to go out and use. But EA being EA, you know, they're not going to give us that, are they? We've then got Aljaber, who, I mean, it's okay. You know, 4-star, 4-star. He's got okay pace, okay shooting. His dribbling is okay. It's just okay. It's just all around okay. And it's not getting much better than that, to be honest with you. I'm sure in front of goal, you know, he's going to be quite clinical. He does super link to Alawiron. Not that it matters because they're both heroes anyway. We do have Rashford, who was coming in as one of the most overpriced SBCs I've ever seen. I was one of the mugs that completed it purely for content purposes. I'll go and show you guys that card and we'll talk a little bit about him as well. But it's just another example of EA completely taking advantage of their consumer base. So it's Rashford. It is his Player of the Month Premier League, who was coming in at somewhere around 700,000 to 800,000 coins. When you've got his World Cup Stories card actually on the market, who also has a 4-star weak foot and is just better. Not better stats-wise, but that 4-star weak foot makes him better. Who's coming in, I think, a little bit cheaper than the Player of the Month. So again, just makes absolutely no sense from EA. We did also get a brand new Cruyff SBC, and Cruyff is amazing on FIFA, you know. I definitely recommend getting him, except for the fact that he's going to cost probably about the same price as your actual house in real life to be able to afford this card. It's super expensive, but to be fair, you know, he is a very high level player. 5-star, 5-star, great pace, you know, some of the best dribbling in the game. He's going to be insane, you know, he just is. But he's also very expensive. And then we've got like the same old icons that we've had for so long. Gerrard is just a little bit meh. You know, you've got Kaká, who I actually rate on FIFA. I'd recommend giving him a go for sure. Petr Cech, no one cares. You've got Wayne Rooney, who, again, he just doesn't really fit the meta of the game. This Sanchez card is actually quite fun. His shooting is absolutely outrageous. He feels pretty smooth in game. Xabi Alonso, who actually, I think, went down as one of the unanimous, like, fan favourite SBCs this year. I think he's actually worth the pickup for sure. Torres, he's just awful on FIFA. Same with Drogba. Lineker, terrible. Vidic, if they made it his Team of the Year one, or Team of the Season, whatever it was called, icon card, would have been great, but that one's not on there. John Barnes, just not it. Hadji, underrated actually. 5-star weak foot. And the card is actually okay. Like, not amazing, but it's okay. Zambrotta, one of the best fullbacks in the game. And then we are at the end. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. My honest review of the current content. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate you watching, and peace.